Alright guys, we're at the gym, me and Austin.
It's currently 6 something, we're finna do AR fit.
Yep, it's currently 6:37. Today is a really special day for not only us, but our favorite coffee barista. You guys already saw the title and thumbnail and everything. We're gonna give our favorite coffee barista $500, but there's a lot more to this story. Alright, so I'm gonna take you guys back to a few months ago, to the very beginning. So this is a coffee shop we found called Bobby's. It was a coffee shop that we just found that's right next to our gym. So we would go there after we work out every day and just, edit, work, do whatever we need to do. The barista there, her name's Janelle. And Janelle was always so nice and she's so friendly. She made us feel like we've been there before when we went there for the first time, you know what I mean? The point I'm trying to get to is I'm pretty sure the only reason why we stayed at the coffee shop is because Janelle. Because she's just so friendly and just cool. Like, she makes that coffee shop what it is. So that's who Janelle is, and she also watches our videos. The other day she was watching this video right here, and she just started dying laughing at just how we say things, because, we cuss a lot in our videos, so she just died laughing at that. But also, she loves our videos because of, what we do, and just a feeling we bring, I guess.
Fast forward to late June, where we did this video where we tipped drive-thru workers whatever they wanted with a number 1 through 50.
And in that video, we announced a donation link that we had, and it was the first link in our description in that video. Jenny, Anthony, and Bradley, we appreciate you guys.
Ooh, actually, I know the actual story though. You don't even know how you donated.
Oh yeah, alright. Austin don't carry this, he taught me.
Alright, we run this thing called the Text Club, and it's where we pretty much get to text our audience. And we had this guy who texted us. He said, hey, I couldn't find the donation link, but I saw a video where you mentioned it. He basically asked for it, and he asked me to just send it to him and see where he can donate. So I sent it to him and I said, yo, that means a lot. And I checked our email that morning and I saw a donation of $1,000. And I was like, what the fuck? He sent like a long text of gratitude, just saying what we do has a big impact even if we don't really see it. And he just said to keep going.
Hey, here's the proof. The receipts are right here. Look, that's proof. He sent $1,000, which is absolutely insane. We were so appreciative that somebody valued our content that much to where we didn't even give them a product. Out of free will, gave us $1,000 to use for videos. If you guys want to donate, it's in the description. You don't have to give $1,000. Bradley's just crazy. All of these donations literally go to helping other people smile, whether we get the money, whether we buy them something, we do, whatever video idea we do. That's where the money goes. It's just to the videos. And yeah, we appreciate Bradley. So yeah, today, every Wednesday, we have a meeting. Today's Wednesday, and we also film for YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna have our meeting at 9. After the meeting, give Janelle her $500. She deserves it. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so we are in Blind Beans. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I've never done this before. Cody's gave Sam $100 before, but I've never done this, so I'm kind of nervous for some reason. Janelle is right behind me. I don't know if you can see her in the background, but she's right behind me. But I'm a little nervous. I've probably said that a million times, but we're finna tip our favorite barista $500. Are you nervous?
No.
Why am I nervous?
I don't know. I don't know why you're nervous.
It's weird.
No. Just nervous.
Yo, I have a question.
Yes.
You know how you watch our videos and we ask people deep questions?
Uh-huh.
We wanted to ask you some questions. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. What about in front of
Yeah, that's fine.
my good old thing here?
All right. You get the job application? The off-white is level 1.
Okay.
The gray color is level 2, and then the black is level 3.
Okay.
Take a level 1.
Okay. So 0, 1.
All right. You want to flip it over?
Alrighty. What's a compliment you wish you received more? I'm very loved. And I don't say that with a big head. I say that with, I get compliments a lot because I work with the public, and I feel like I'm good at my job. So I get a lot of compliments that I almost feel like I shouldn't get. So this card is so difficult for me to answer because I don't really feel that way. Maybe if my kids appreciated me more. Probably that's it.
Honestly, I can relate to that. Not because I have kids, but I remember I was a kid. I didn't appreciate my mom, and now I appreciate the things she used to do.
Right.
Like when you grow up.
When you grow up, you get it, and it clicks, and you're like, man, I feel bad,
So it's
Mom.
not like that. It's
Not a bad thing. It's not. It's just one day they'll figure it out.
Oh, we got pause it, man. We got customers.
Do you want to pause it? We can do one more real
Okay,
quick.
one more. But you have to do a level 3 though still, okay?
Okay, sure.
Alright,
That's fine.
Take a level 2.
No, that's fine. That's
It's
fine. What was the happiest point in your life right now?
Actually?
Right now is the happiest point in my life. I love my life right now. We moved here 4 years ago. This was my dream job, and I happened to luck into it just like that. I mean, who doesn't want to run a coffee shop? I love my job. I love my life right now. My kids are doing great. My oldest graduated. My husband has a great job. We're in a good place.
Okay, so you kind of like being under pressure then.
I do. I thrive under pressure. Okay,
Awesome.
pause it.
All
I'll be
right.
back.
She's so adorable, bro. She's adorable.
You know what I'm saying?
These are cool cards. I like these. You guys had them made?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, but level 1 is like icebreakers.
Okay.
Level 2 is kind of like confessions.
Okay.
And level 3 is just getting deep.
Okay.
So,
all right, let's go
see.
deep. Okay, what's something you're really passionate about but don't tell anybody? I am very passionate about people. I'm not sure that I don't tell anyone, but people touch me. Like you see homeless on the street and it breaks my heart. And so I try on my personal time, a lot of my tips go to homeless people. Like they should take abandoned buildings and fix them up and make them into like homeless shelters or come up with a plan. There has to be something that we can do for these people. I couldn't imagine being homeless. I couldn't imagine not being able to pay my bills or not being able to eat or not being able to buy the things that I need to survive. So always think about your fellow human.
If you're comfortable with it, I want to know your biggest struggle as a person.
I was a young mom. I had my first child at 18 and I didn't know things. When he was about 3 years old, I realized something was off. Something was different. He was very temperamental. He was not normal. It was very trying for him. And when he was 11, the school approached me and said, we think that he has Asperger's syndrome. I didn't know what that was. We didn't even know what autism was. We had no idea. So we have him diagnosed, and it takes weeks of testing and interviewing and doing therapy and things. They finally come back and they said, well, he's a little bit of everything. He's on the spectrum. Okay, so I had known some people who were on Ritalin or, you know, all those drugs that they give people. And they're zombies. They're not doing any help. So we're gonna do this without any medication. That was very difficult. He wasn't fully autistic, but he was super smart. So he could kind of manipulate me without me even realizing it. I had to get a hold of that. And then he was temperamental, and so we had to control his anger issues. And I had to learn how humans work differently. So when their brain works differently, you have to work with them. You're gonna meet resistance if you try to do it the normal way. And so I found a way to talk to him and get him to understand that was different from your normal child. And so everyone who then spoke with him after that said, wow, he's so interesting and he talks like an adult. And I said, well, you have to talk to him like an adult. You have to. So from a very young age, we were just different. 16, 17, and 18 were the hardest time. There comes a point in autism where you can't handle it anymore. You don't know what to do. Your brain is fighting itself. It's fighting whoever you're resisting, which was me. And there were some times that it got very ugly and I didn't know if one of us was gonna make it. There was many trips to the psych ward that were very difficult for me. But we get to, 18 and 19 and 20 and he's learning more. He's not just on the spectrum. He's very special. Getting him to understand that was difficult. So you and I, we don't have autism, we think normally. And when I say normally, there aren't little things in our brain telling us that we're awful. And we might, but not as bad. Autism really gets in there, into your brain, and makes you ask all these crazy questions.
I always thought it was kind of the opposite. Like, you didn't ask those questions, you could.
It'll do both. And it actually just depends on what form you have. If you have empathy, then you'll be all right. You'll do okay. Some autistic people don't have the social cues. Some of them have overly, so where they don't want to see people, they get overstimulated easily. And that was Ian. And I didn't understand going, all these birthdays and things where he would just break down. And I was showing pictures the other day when you can see in the pictures exactly when I'm like, yep, he threw a fit here, he threw a fit here. When you go back and you think about it, you can pinpoint why he was upset and why. It's just we didn't know. As hard as it was so difficult, I did come out on the other side a better person. and more understanding. I think it helped me raise my younger 2 children. So raising an autistic child was probably the most difficult thing in my life.
Thanks.
You're very welcome, you guys. I appreciate y'all so much.
Well, one more thing. So you just gave me my flowers, I gotta give you yours. I'm gonna start off with, I appreciate you all the times when I'm thirsty as fuck, and you just come over with the water without me asking. Bon beans is hella expensive, but I think me and Cody come back because of you. And since I never tip you, on behalf of ACHIEVEYOU, I want to give you $500.
Why? You guys.
Because we really do love you. Like, I don't know. The fact that you're the manager is literally why this is my favorite place.
Oh, you guys. You don't have to do that. Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm okay. I'm alright. Oh my god. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Oh my god.
We really do appreciate you.
We appreciate you guys. If y'all are going somewhere or you have to tell me
Yeah.
so that I know and you guys are safe. You know, I probably need a cell phone number or something to be like your second mom.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you later.
You're very welcome. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Love you too. Alright, Dax, you got it.
Good job. It's like you. My arm is still in there.
I mean, it's a group hug, bro. I know you're hurt. Oh, you was just sitting like this? I know you're
I thought it was individual hug.
Hey, W content. Bro, I ain't gonna catch. She might be the best storyteller I've ever heard.
What?
Alright, dude.
What the hell is happening right now?
Fucking 3 dumbasses trying to do something.
Shout out to Janelle. Can we get a special shout out?
Shout out Janelle.
I got big plans, so please don't try to see me when it's over. Riding down the coast, I need a Beamer or a Rover. Ain't had too many friends, I always thought I was alone. Gotta put on for the city, but I'm stuck in Pensacola. Gotta watch your back.